We started preparing to leave Russia in 2018, but we left it actually mentally away before than we actually did it physically. And in this video, I want to share with you our journey and the hardest part in this. This video is for someone who still lives in that in-between space right now. While I'll be talking about our story, our journey, I will be showing you a beautiful Spain. So it all started in 2018 after a short trip to St. Petersburg when we realized that, Novosibirsk is not that good. And if you want to live in a city in Russia, which is full of opportunities, some exciting things are going on, like being in a really center of something that is happening, you've got to live either in Moscow or St. Petersburg. That's it. Or you might go beyond your mind, which is abroad. That's my husband brought this idea up. And we started kind of mentally accepting the fact that we might move out of Russia. And it took us a few months before we kind of accepted the fact that it might happen and we might leave the country we were born in, and we choose Canada. You might be surprised. I'm not a Canada right now and never actually been there. But in 2018, it was quite possible to move there. They had lots of programs for immigrants. And to apply for one of the programs which suited us the best, we needed English. So we started learning the language. We needed to pass the international exam, IELTS, which was quite intense and stressful. And it took us like 2 years to actually get a nice score, the score we needed. And during all this time preparing to the exam, like learning the language, I was living in a state like something is going to happen, and this anticipation, like you are looking forward something. And I knew that it will not be always Novosibirsk, and we will be moving to somewhere else, and it will be exciting, new experiences, all of that. And it added some spice in your life, some sparks and this anticipation. It was really nice feeling. So I wasn't present at all. And then happened something that nobody expected. COVID came, and Canada as well shut down its borders. So we didn't have a chance even to apply for a program, which we finally could because we've got a really nice scores in the IELTS exam. So yeah, that was upsetting. But both of us, my husband and I, we already had that desire to move. We already didn't really belong to the place where we were living that time. It was Novosibirsk. So we made a decision, okay, let's move to St. Petersburg for now, and then we will see. So we are moving to St. Petersburg. Everything is great, like, the new city, new experiences, people, like new home. That was all exciting. But again, there was moments when I caught myself thinking it's not for a long term. It's just for a while this COVID thing is still happening and borders are closed. So I was not present again. Then something even crazier happened, which is war. In February 2022, it's all madness began, and we clearly made a decision. We don't want to be a part of this madness. For us, it was quite easy to leave Russia because we didn't want to be a part of it, and also because we already were kind of prepared to move since 2018, and attention, it was already 2022. So we just packed our stuff, and within 3 days we left Russia and found ourselves in Turkey with already 2 kids, 4 suitcases, like the whole life was left behind, which was difficult. And many of our relatives and friends, they didn't get how we did it so fast, and also why we did it, which we couldn't really explain because we kind of were mentally ready to move for a long time ago. And again, this feeling that we are not permanently in Turkey, something will change, we will go to another place. And I was living in this anticipation for a way too long. In Turkey, we were stuck in for 6 months, and then it happened that we moved to Hungary, Budapest. I loved the city, enjoyed the people, the food, like it was fantastic experience. But after a while, maybe 2 months or so, we realized that it's not the place, again, not the place where we want to raise our kids, to give them education, to like settle down really. So we started looking for other opportunities, where else we can move. So I keep living in that we are not here yet state, which was quite exciting, but also it was emotionally exhausting because you cannot like settle down. You are not really creating a routine. You are like on a long vacation, you know, which is beautiful and nice, but and then we found ourselves in Germany. After 1.5 years in Hungary, we found ourselves in Germany, and this is where the moment came that I finally realized that's it. This is our final destination. And somehow I felt sadness and also the fact that I need to accept this place, that it's not a vacation anymore, that it's a real life. Let me change the view so you would see some seaside. And that was hard, to be honest. And this is where I realized that living in that constant anticipation that something is going to change, like it's really stealing your life when you are not living in present moment. So it took me a while to accept the fact that yes, now this is a present. And this is funny because I'm recording this video not from Germany but from Spain. We came here with my little Sophia just to escape Germans' gray depressing winter. And but yes, it's just a temporarily a few weeks here. So what I wanted to say is that living in that anticipation mode, like you are not living, but you are kind of almost live. Maybe you are waiting for someone, or you are waiting for a new job opportunity, or you are waiting for like moving to another city or a country, and you are on this not really present state, but you are looking forward something and you are so into it, which is beautiful. But this state actually steals your present moment. So if you are find yourself in this like anticipation and waiting for something, drop it really, because you are missing out of living right now in this moment with these people you're surrounded by, with this job, with your family, like all the things you are surrounded now. It's your present. Keep yourself grounded and just embrace this present moment. It makes life so easier, and it's like you know, you are breathing. So this is my thoughts. I just wanted to share this with you because I feel that maybe someone who is listening might find themselves in the same situation as I was, like, you know, living in this anticipation mode from 2018 till like 2024 when we moved to Germany, which is 6 years. Like, that's a lot. That's a long time, and so many things happened, and still I was like in this mode that now just a little bit more, and life will change, and we will have a new home with new people, like surroundings, and a new city, and all of that. Just live in present, and everything will be fine. I'm curious what you think. I'm curious about your experience. Please let me know in the comments. Share your wisdom, your story. That's always interesting to hear. And see you soon. Ciao.